three areas. Um, all right.
Alrighty. Alright, you can now unmute. Alright, so Skippy. Alright, you're allowed to unmute now. Hello everybody, welcome to our second stream for today for the overlook on the slight risk. I definitely think today the slight risk has overperformed, and at the moment we could have a very significant tornado on the ground. So we're gonna let Skippy take it away and give us location of it.
So right now we have a tornado warning. This is in North Carolina. This is in western North Carolina. We have a tornado warning for Caldwell and Burke County. This goes until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a strong couplet, and it's possibly a significant area of rotation on radar. This is heading towards Collettsville. This is not confirmed at the moment. However, there is very, very tight rotation and very good couplet, which seems to be strengthening at the moment. So far, there's nothing else to be seen.
Should we switch over to velocity to look at this storm?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
As of now, we are tracking two areas of possible significant rotation, with one area of significant rotation just near Marion. This is on the city of Marion right now. This is not a tornado warning right now. However, this is rapidly full of inflow. So, Pluto.
We'll now switch back over to reflectivity. Back on the reflectivity here. You can see that the northern rotation has died out, and they can't let the warning expire. But the southern warning, they have extended it, and it is still in effect. If you would like to read out the counties.
All right, so a tornado warning. Wait, did you say for the tornado warning or severe thunderstorm? Sorry, I'm posting
Tornado warning.
this.
Sorry.
All right, this tornado warning is in effect for Caldwell and Burke County and Western North Carolina. Is the National Weather Service in Greenville / has issued a tornado warning. This severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles north of Morgantown, 4 miles northeast, Table Rock moving northeast at 30 miles per hour.
So, we are having just a few slight issues with the stream here. If the issues become any more of a problem, we'll make sure to fix them. We dropped a few frames. We dropped about 1,000 frames a few minutes ago. And we had a pretty bad connection, but we're back to a good connection now. You can see that this storm has a minor hook on it on the left side. We're gonna pause the reflectivity here, and we're gonna put it at our current time. So we're now on current time. We're gonna switch over to velocity. So you can see that the rotation on this is pretty big. I mean, the rotation is pretty tight. I'm seeing that the warning is for Burke and Caldwell County in North Carolina until I believe 7:45. Or no, is it 8:45? I believe 8:45 Eastern Daylight Time. It's kind of a little difficult to track the time. Especially when it's in EDT, but we gotta do our best. So, Skip, if you wanna give the more nerdy details on this storm.
Hold on. All right, so I haven't really seen much with this storm. However, now this storm is working with about 800 convective instability here. We have about 600 to 800 average convective instability. It seems that our wet bulb is about 0. Nothing really significant here within this storm. Shear is averaging about 50 to 60 knots here. Now that does support rapid or possible rotation within a line of thunderstorms. So again, as of now, the latest radar update is showing it's kind of the same thing. We're seeing rapid rotation with this storm. Looking closer at reflectivity, there seems to be I guess you could say, a kind of a hook that's very embedded in the storm. It's feeding in strong inflow. I do believe the RFD. It's not as strong as I haven't seen any. Well, I've seen much stronger RFDs, but this is definitely significant rotation and something to watch. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes confirmed soon.
Yeah, of course, you can't have a confirmed tornado unless spotters have confirmed that there is a tornado on the ground. Currently, our team, we do not have any current chasers at the moment, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to have some chasers out in a risk. So yeah.
One thing that's worth pointing out here is we have rotation on the northern thunderstorm. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that has been it's near Blowing Rock. This is for Wikes County and northwestern Carolina. So again, this is a pretty strong thunderstorm here, and it does seem to have some rotation. The rotation is not that strong. However, it does seem to be something worth monitoring over the next half hour or so.
So we're now going to consider some cities or counties that should possibly be concerned, or possibly be concerned of this tornado. We're gonna go here on the GR2, and we're gonna read out possible cities or counties.
So, I'll read out some of the counties that's briefing this morning with the news briefing this morning. This is issued in northwestern North Carolina. This is Watauga County and Wikes County. This goes until 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Now, a few cities that are in the hazard here is Boone City and Blowing Rock, which is in Laxon, which are all in this severe thunderstorm warning.
So
This goes until 8:30.
sorry to cut you off here. I'd like to, in some cities that are in front of the current tornado warning, that are not in it, but they're in front of it. We have Yadkin Valley, Cedar Rock. I can't read that one. It's behind the polygon there. We have Whitnall. Cottlesville is currently in the warning. If you're in Cottlesville, make sure you get in your safe place. We've got Gamewell. That's very close to the warning. This is more of a This is more of like a. It's more of like these are more embedded supercells. But there are some isolated ones. You can see. Let me move up here a little bit. That we have a pretty large severe thunderstorm warning here. So, yeah. Skippy, if you would like to continue.
All right. So again, there's not really much new information with this thunderstorm. It does seem that it's still rotating. That tornado warning has been continued. This goes until 8:45 p.m. EST, which is now. This would be so right now in Central Standard Time it's 7 p.m. But Eastern Standard Time it would be 8 p.m. This is heading for Collinsville. It's probably go about just a little more west of the actual town if this is tracked more west or more east beforehand, but really not much in the western side. So make sure to be seeking your precautions, getting in shelter if you can. And that's about it for now. That Marion storm that we were talking about earlier, it is still rotating. It still has a pretty significant rotation. However, at this point, I'm pretty sure that it's not really going to rotate that much as the storm is dying out progressively, and it's heading into a very, very, very weak atmosphere as the storm ahead of it has kind of taken out that convection that was heading for the storm that was a little more north.
We are having some slight difficulties here. We have dropped over 2,600 frames. There must be some sort of connection issue. I'm not sure exactly what is happening.
I'll check.
Yeah, we've dropped about 5% of our frames now, which as the YouTube studio is saying, it could very well cause buffering. So just have Skippy here and check it for us. We're gonna switch over to velocity and see what's there on the storm with a tornado warning. See if rotation is still there. Switch it over.
We seem to be doing fine. I don't really see any buffering. However, I don't really notice anything too bad. Seem to be doing okay. So, yeah.
It seems that rotation seems to be pretty light on this storm. Rotation is definitely not as violent as it was. We saw two different points of rotation. The earlier point of rotation has died out, and the other one is slowly dying. So, they'll probably let this warning expire.
also want to mention here is we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. This goes for this is for Kewanna and Mason County. Actually, no, this has been canceled. This severe thunderstorm warning goes for Calhoun County, Ritchie County, Mason County, Kewanna County, Putnam County, Gilmore County, and Wirt County, West Virginia. This is a strong thunderstorm, I believe. This thunderstorm is, I'm not sure if the radars are down or not. However, as of now, we're not getting radar data from this National Weather Service in Charleston, West Virginia, which is this severe thunderstorm. Pretty good. I mean, I haven't really noticed any buffering. Are we on break or is it still?
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here. We'll be right back, everybody.
All right. Are we?
All right, everybody, we're having some slight issues. We're just gonna restart the stream here real quick. All right, we're back. Hopefully, we don't have any more issues. If we do have any more issues, we may have to stop streaming for a bit and see if we can figure out what the problem is. So far, I just restarted it, and there seems to be no issues. So I'm just going to continue from here and see what happens. So it seems that they're going to let that tornado warning for North Carolina, Cadwell. I'm supposing they're going to let that warning cancel as the storm has moved out of the warning area. So yeah. Our co-host Skippy will be back in a few minutes. We're gonna use the be right back, and we'll be right back in a few minutes until he gets back. So see you then. Alright, so we just restarted the stream again. Um, I don't know if it's gonna fix anything. I have changed a few things. Um, I don't know if it's gonna help at all. Our encoding has been the issue, and I've been trying to fix that in the streaming software. So, um, yeah.
Anyways, so when are you going back live?
I am live. I'm just trying to figure out how to stop dropping frames. Yeah.
So, if anyone's still wondering, that hasn't expired. Yeah, it's suspended. Now it's just a strong rotation. There is strong rotation or broad rotation in advanced flow.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna restart the stream and I'm gonna open. All right, I'm gonna unmute us and I'm just gonna continue and see if anything happens. All right. We're back. I'm going to go back to our Doppler radar here. All right, so we're back on our Doppler radar. I don't know if this is gonna help our stream. I decided to run OBS as administrator. I may have to change my bitrate, but we'll just see if I drop any frames. So the tornado warning has expired. It's way expired by now. Do we have any current tornado warnings in effect, Skippy? All right, I guess he'll be right back again. So let's see here. Okay, so are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're back. Well, he's back. Do we have any current tornado warnings in effect at the moment?
Nope.
All right, nice. So we have no current tornado warnings in effect. We have if you don't mind reading off the severe thunderstorm warnings, that'd be nice.
So we have one. This is in North Carolina. This goes for Wilkes County. This
Looks
is
like
until 9
we
p.m. Severe thunderstorm, North Carolina. We have another severe thunderstorm on the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. And those for Henderson County, Greenville, and Pickens County. This goes until
looks like we
also
have
9 p.m.
a severe thunderstorm warning too
And it's
for
just near on the West Virginia border.
Right, looks like we
Conemaugh,
also
Rowan, and Clay County until 9 p.m. Those are all the active severe thunderstorms.
stretch. All right, so those are our current warnings. We do have a few I'll read off the flash flood warnings here. If you're concerned about those, we have a flash flood warning for this is in North Carolina for Burke and Caldwell County until let's see here. I'm not sure what time that'd be. I think it's 10 p.m. I believe. These are the same counties that were just under tornado warning. That's quite interesting. We have another flash flood warning for Jackson, Macomb, and Transylvania County in North Carolina again. We do have
ratio read Timmer.
You said that on the stream. You're like, oh, I'm gonna ratio read Timmer. I'm gonna give you guys a wide view of the reflectivity and just try and show you what's going on. Wow, just whole thing died for a second. Very sudden, but drop some frames. We're gonna move We're gonna move more north. See if there is a severe thunderstorm warning up there. Everything is kind of dying out down here. We're up in the Ohio area. Okay, I have changed the bit rate way up. I've changed the bit rate to 3500. That's the recommended because it was too low. Because if you're dropping frames, this is bad. All right, so we're back. Hopefully, whatever I just did, which I brought it down to 30 frames per second instead of 60. Shouldn't make too big of a difference. Shouldn't affect. Honestly, you don't really need to see. You can also just hear. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna move more north now to look at the storms here. Waiting for the data. Okay. So, wow, okay. It looks like the storm more north. I believe, I'm not sure. Which one is this? This one is the one in West Virginia for Clay, Kanawha, and Roane County in West Virginia. Severe thunderstorm warning. This one seems to be more concerning than the ones down south. I feel like it has more. Skippy, give me your opinion on the. Skippy, are you there? What about now? Can you hear me now? Yes, no. All right, Skippy, I would like your opinion on what you think the tornadic potential for the northern storm in West Virginia is. What do you think? I have yet to get a response. Okay. I figured out the issue. Okay. All right. So Skippy, what do you think? What is your opinion on the tornadic potential in the storm in West Virginia?
Let me look at it real quick. Wait for my radar to load. Waiting for a radar to give me data. So I don't really. For some reason, radar is not working. It's just taking a very long time for this to load. So when this does work, I will for sure give you an update. What tornado potential in the storm for you? If it's about to upload.
Let's see what velocity has for us. See if there's anything interesting for velocity on the storm. Oh, actually, hold on. Hey, Skippy, if you would like to look on stream, it seems to we have some broad rotation on this storm. Pretty broad, but there is a bit of rotation. It looks like.
Yeah. Me. Yeah, it's pretty decent rotation.
And on radar, it has a if you go back to reflectivity here, let me do that real quick. You can see that
there's pretty decent rotation on that.
you can see that on radar here and reflectivity has a decent seems like it's forming or a decent hook on it. Of course it's embedded. It's a very questionable hook. What do you think of the minor hook it's forming here?
I think that's a very decently sized hook that is definitely looks to be taking info, most likely. Also, I also do believe that this could possibly drop a tornado or go a tornado warn sooner or later. There does seem to be a strengthening RFD that does seem to have it back, which could be resulting in possible.
So yeah, we're just gonna hold on. So yeah, we're just gonna monitor this storm and on the live Doppler radar here on KRLX. This storm does have a decent sized hook on it with some pretty broad but pretty decent rotation. Yeah, we'll just have to see what it does. We'll switch over back to velocity and see what we can see here. All right, let's just switch over. So yeah, this storm definitely has some decent rotation on it. We'll zoom in here so you can see better. That should be plenty close enough. So the rotation on this is pretty good. I definitely the point of rotation is definitely where the hook is. This probably has a pretty good mesocyclone on it. We're not sure. We don't have any. I don't know if we have any spotters out here. I don't have my spotter network activated at the moment. We could very well have spotters tracking this storm. It definitely has a mesocyclone with this rotation. And there could very well be a wall cloud, but it's not tornado warned, and we can't really tell if there is a wall cloud without some ground proof. So you got to ground proof a storm before you can tornado warn it. Or I'm surprised I haven't tornado warned it yet, actually. by looking at this rotation. Skippy, if you don't mind checking if you can see if this severe thunderstorm warning has anything about tornado possible.
All right. So looking at the warning, it does not have anything about tornado possible. By the way, I want to tell you this, but I do have to go for like a little bit. I'm going to pick up my dinner from place, so I will be back as soon as I can.
All right.
So take it away.
I'll just do on the break thing for a bit. If this storm does go tornado warned, I will get back on and take it away myself. But we're just gonna monitor. I'm just gonna monitor it for a bit and see if this goes tornado warned. So everybody, just please stay tuned. Actually, my radar is not current. Let me fix that. All right. Well, looks like this storm has lost its hook. Let me check the rotation. Despite the fact that it has lost the hook, it still has rotation on it. So yeah, I'll be monitoring this myself, and Skippy's gonna go get his food, and if it goes tornado warned, I will be right back. So from now on, just sit back and have a snack if you want. I did not notice, but we have two new tornado warnings. We're going to observe these two. They're separate, so it's going to be kind of hard to track both of them. All right. So the first tornado warning is for Bedford and Franklin. Bedford and Franklin, Virginia, until I believe that's 9:15, I believe, this year. Until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Sorry, pardon. Let's look at velocity real quick. I do not see any velocity rotation. It's very broad if there is any rotation at all. Let's go over to the storm over here, and seems to be South Carolina. See here. Just gotta let data load in. All right, this one is seems to be a isolated supercell. It seems that the two tornado warnings are part of the same storm. You can kind of see the rotation here. I'll try and show you guys right here. That little area of rotation right there is probably the area of rotation, or possibly right there. It's kind of hard to see when the radar's this close. So we have these two tornado warnings. One is for the south. This one right here is for Cone and Pickens County in South Carolina, and then the other one up here is for Bedford and Franklin, Virginia. This could very well be a concerning situation. My partner that I do streaming with, he has not returned back from getting his food. I guess I'll be just broadcasting from now on. So forth. Let's see, which one was issued first? Seems like the Virginia one was issued first, so we'll monitor this one and see what happens. I cannot monitor both. This one seems to be more concerning. As this one is near Roanoke. It's Roanoke is a very populated area in Virginia. This is live Doppler radar, but we are going to check CC. There's no CC drops. No ZDR do. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna sit here and watch and see what's going on. I'm still waiting for my partner, like I said, to return. We are dropping heck of frames, like a lot of frames. All right, we're back. Bitrate was a little high, went to 5,000. We have set it for 3,500. All right. Right. So this is a possibly a concerning situation. We don't know if there is a tornado on the ground. This is radar indicated. I'm reading right here. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Rocky Mount. Rocky Mount, remember. Moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazardous tornado, radar indicated rotation. Again, this is for Bedford County in south central Virginia, Franklin County, or northeastern, and Franklin County in west central Virginia. We parts of Bedford, it's southwestern Bedford County in south central Virginia. This was issued at 9:27 until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you're in this warning, get in your safe spot. Do not stand outside and try to take a photo. That's a very important law of I like to call it a very important law of when you're in tornado warning. Of course, I do it, so I'm kind of a hypocrite there. But I am even if I don't know the people in this warning, I want people to stay safe. You can let me be dumb. and stand outside during a tornado warning. I don't generally do it. I just look outside, open my door, and stuff like that. When there's a tornado warning, I usually panic and head to my safe place, which is a very instinctive thing to do, and that's definitely what everyone should do. Um, it's okay to panic. It's okay to be scared during a tornado warning. Again, a tornado warning doesn't mean there's a tornado on the ground. It just means there's rotation in the storm. It just means it's a rotating storm. And there's a possibility for the storm to produce a tornado, but that doesn't mean it is going to. And the odds, unless you have a good risk and a good storm, the odds of a tornado even producing are low to none. But still, we want you to get in your safe spot, and because you can't be taking risk. I mean, storm spotters out here, they risk their lives to see if this tornado is confirmed, and obviously it's not. But if this tornado does go confirmed, that's not good. It's very concerning. So yeah, we're gonna go back down here to this storm, see if anything has happened with it. Seems like this storm is weaker. We could have a possible hook right here. Very possible. There's a possibility that it could very well have a hook forming on the seems to be the northwestern, not southwestern or western side of the storm here. This has a 19% chance of producing a tornado. Let's check this one. We don't have to switch radars. I just have to click on something. This has a 2% of producing a tornado. So we're going to focus on this one now. We have possible hook forming on the western side of the storm. This one is for tornado warning for northwestern Pickens County for upstate South Carolina, east central Accoon County in upstate South Carolina until 10:15 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable, this is the word, capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles northeast of Walhalla or near Lake Kauai, moving northeast at 30 miles. A hazard tornado. So hazard is just a possible hazard. It's not the hazard. It is a hazard, but there isn't a 100% chance that this is going to drop a tornado. But it definitely has a higher chance than the one more north. This is radar indicated rotation. We're going to check velocity now. So it looks like we have possible rotation up here, or a possible rotation down here. I'm not sure. Rotation it's all kind of mid right here. It's not, rotation is not intense at all. Back to reflectivity here. But this storm has more of a chance of producing a tornado than the one that's more north. Trying to see if I can find something to get more info. Let's check this one up here. This tornado warning is very close to Roanoke, alright? This is what's concerning about this tornado. But this southern storm, this southern cell down here, still has a higher chance of producing a tornado. So just be weather aware. Don't let your guard down. This soon could very well produce a tornado, and we don't want to take any risks. So. Just making sure the stream is running. It's in big red text, but if you don't know, you are currently looking at Doppler radar up here in the right there. There, you're looking at live Doppler radar. Doppler radar is basically, it's very simple. It's just a radar. So it sends signals out, and then the signals are reflected off rain droplets back to the radar. And as you can see, just signals are going out here, hitting the precipitation coming from this storm, and the more precipitation, the more signals back, and that causes color. It's very simple concept of how they work, but on the inside they're very complex. So yeah, this storm. Let's go forward here. All right, so it looks like this storm has lost its hook, or its possibility for a hook. We're gonna move to the other storm now. Again, this warning is less than 5-10 miles away from. I don't even know if it's a mile. Here, let's start. Yeah. Let's switch over to the KFCX radar, and let's see what this storm is looking like. 2% probability of producing a tornado. All right. Let's switch over to velocity. So no visible rotation on radar, or at least not any major rotation. Switch back to Doppler radar. Yeah, so there's no no visible rotation at the moment. We're gonna switch back. We're kind of going back and forth here. The probability of this storm right here, of producing a tornado, just went up to 19%. 19%. 19%. 24% probability of wind. We could possibly. Let's see. Switch to over to velocity mode. All right. That's more like it. We're starting to see some possible rotation right here in the part of the storm. Back over. Let's make sure we are ahead of. We make sure we're right on time. So again, probability of producing tornado is 19%. All right, you just see it here. They have canceled the tornado warning up here, so there's no longer a tornado warning in effect. In this part of the state. So the only remaining tornado warning is right here. So we're gonna focus on this one. I'm supposing they cancel it because the storm lost a possibility of producing a tornado. Right, 19%. 19%. So this is this reason this storm is okay. So tornado warning for East Central Coon County is canceled. Okay. So now the warning is only for Pickens County in South Carolina. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna do a radar loop here. So yeah, looks like the storm is kind of peeking out of the warning, the polygon here. It's kind of strange. But yeah, that's the only severe warning. Any severe type of warning. This storm was not severe. Was not severe warned before it had got a tornado warning. So this storm is, from my knowledge, it is not known for producing tornadoes or any severe weather. Until now. So, so yeah, if you're in Pickens County, get your safe place. We don't know if there's a tornado on the ground. We don't know if it hasn't touched down. We don't even know if the National Weather Service just issued it because there's a possibility of this storm producing a tornado. It's capable of producing a tornado. Let's show it a velocity here. Rotation is very broad right here. Very broad rotation. Very light. It's not like really noticeable. It's not like an EF5 or that kind of rotation. This cell has a lot of surrounding precipitation around it. This is a line of storms, so and I'm just saying today was only a slight risk. So the the probability of a tornado wasn't very hard to start off. I mean, uh, it's slight risk. I mean, it's a very small slight risk. Now they have removed the slight risk for parts of Iowa, West Virginia, so now I'm marginal with these storms. In this sector, probably I'd say this sector around this area, there is a 5% chance of tornadoes. So, wind 5%, hail 5%. All right, these storms are very weak. These aren't like 100% severe, and tomorrow is going to be even more disappointing. And then from Thursday on, we probably won't be having any severe weather for quite a while. So, I mean, yeah, starting tomorrow, and starting Friday, all the way through. Seems from Friday all the way through the 30th, there is no chance of severe weather. We don't know that. 5 days ahead is a long time to predict. We still have a lot of time to go. Tomorrow there could be a future risk for day 3. There could be. We don't know. I mean, I haven't looked at future models recently. I will later, and I'll tweet on the main account and tell if there's any possibility for severe weather. Currently, in this area, there is a tornado watch. The only main probability for this tornado watch is, well, tornadoes. EF2 plus low, severe wind low, 65 knots plus wind very low. And severe hail and 2-inch or greater hail is also very low. So probably when this warning cancels or expires, I'll probably end up ending the stream. And yeah, I mean, today, it definitely overperformed just a little bit in some areas. We've had a few tornado warnings. This is the last tornado warning, which expires in. All right, and yeah, it expires. I don't know. Another warning. Eventually will be canceled because the storm is slowly weakening. Rotation is becoming more and more broad every second. We could have a possibility here. You can see that this is where our rotation is. So rotation has died down just a bit. So, not sure what I did there. There we go. So our area of rotation is right around there. I mean, I know that even if you're like, oh, this storm isn't going to produce a tornado, or there's no chance of it, hey, it's not my decision. If you're in this warning, if you're in this polygon, respect the polygon. If you're in the polygon, get in your safe place, all right? It's very urgent that you do. Looks like it's slowly dying. We'll check velocity again here. Velocity mode. All right. Looks like we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Floyd, and Patrick County in Virginia. Switch back over to reflectivity. So the storm still has very, very broad rotation, which means it's very light. Let's go see what's oh, okay, it was in Virginia, so for some reason it's not popping up. Let's click on it here. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Floyd, and Patrick County in Virginia. The hazard, this is until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hazard is 16 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. Again, this is for southern Floyd County, east central Carroll County, and north central Patrick County. For your safety, if you're in this warning, just get into an interior room or a room without windows. This is only for your safety. So for your safety, if you're in this warning, get in a room with no windows or get in a center hallway even. Check velocity, see if this has any possible rotation on it. Seems to be no rotation on it. A very minor rotation. Or if there is any rotation, very minor. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, let's check up on this tornado warning down here for Pickens County in South Carolina. So it seems like this storm is slowly dying out. So and actually to be more real with you, the storm up here, the severe warning storm, has a higher chance of producing tornadoes. See if I can find the point here. 38%. So we're gonna monitor this storm from now on. Again, this is for southern Floyd County, east central Carroll County, and north central Patrick County in Virginia until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We could have a slight risk of some severe thunderstorms on Wednesday or Tuesday in the Tuesday night or Wednesday. But I'm not sure. I haven't. I have to look at parameters, stuff like that. If my partner here doesn't come back in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll probably end up ending the stream. And if there's another tornado warning, if there's possibly a confirmed tornado, we will definitely start streaming for a confirmed tornado. Yesterday there was a moderate risk for severe thunderstorms in the deep south, in parts of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, areas like that. There was an EF3 tornado that ripped through New Orleans. It's very sad, very heartbreaking, very tragic. We were monitoring. We monitored that storm come from offshore onto shore, and we tracked that tornado all the way through New Orleans. And so you can watch a stream from yesterday as we tracked that tornado through New Orleans. So, yeah. %35% chance of producing a tornado here. This is from a place file I'm using on GR2. It's for it's called severe probabilities. So it's just telling me, it's reading me off the severe probabilities of this storm right here, from kind of down, kind of like here. I can show you here. So it doesn't pop up when I click on this, though. It shows me some information. So this blue area right here is a box. Yeah, no new warnings. Still the same. Alright, well, I think I'll just end the stream here. Again, there is still a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Floyd, and Patrick County in Virginia, and there's still a tornado warning for South Carolina, Pickens County, South Carolina. But we've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, so I think I'll just end it here. I enjoy everyone. Sorry, I really appreciate everyone stopping by, checking out our coverage. I will be doing more of this around severe weather events. So yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you whenever I see you again. We probably won't be doing a stream tomorrow, since there's no real severe probability of any severe weather. So yeah, I guess I'll see you then. See ya.